All right, are you ready? We're going to do something cool today. Are you ready? Let's see it. Let's see. You ready? Open, 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 open. Oh, hammerheads. Dun, dun, dun. We're going to draw some hammerheads at the bottom of the ocean. Does that sound good? All right, let's take a look at what the kind of lines we're using. We've got some little short lines here. We've got some straight lines, some curved. We have some that are on a diagonal. We have some very organic looking shapes. That means they look like they're alive. That's our coral. And lots of curvy lines. Now look at how I'm doing these lines on the side of the hammerheads. See how it's broken with the little gills and the fin coming through? That's the back of them, and then the belly looks a little bit different. So we're going to start first by drawing a rectangle, adding in, excuse me, I got hiccups, in my eyes. And then we're going to come down and put on our tail and hook them all together. Okay? Sound good? All right. Grab a pencil, grab an eraser, grab a Sharpie to trace with. And then we're going to use crayons today so we can overlap our colors and make some new ones. Look-a-dook. All right, let's go. Let's move this out of the way. All right, now we're going to put two sharks inside of our ocean down here. So I'm going to start with two lines to make the rectangle for the hammerhead. So I need one. And I'm going to do two. Do them very lightly. Connect them up. There's my hammer. And then we're going to put two eyes in, right? 1, 2. And then the little guy's right there. Now, I'm going to bring my body down. I'm going to go whoop, over to my crescent. So I'm going to start with my curved line. It's not in here. It's not right on the end. It moves in here. Like here's the eye, starts here. And decide where is your shark gonna go? Okay, is it going right there? It's a nice curved line. Very lightly put your curved line in. Now we're gonna put in like a C shape for the tail, but not like that. It's more of a crescent kind of a shape like that. Okay, there's my tail. Now I'm going to come here and I'm going to come down and make it close to, but not as a point, down here. So I'm going to start here by his eye. Remember we started here. Eye, and then down closer and right there. Okay. Now that's our belly. We're going to draw part of the side. See, we're going to draw this part now. See, this is another curved line, but it's a little bit farther away here, but it comes close and touches here. So I'm going to start here where it touches. I'm going to get wider and then close here. So I'm going to start here where it touches, come down, right like that. Now let's double this up. This is our fin, our tail fin. I'm going to come down here and do-do. Like that. All right? Sound good? Okay. So I'm going to add a triangle for a fin on my back. And right in here, I'm going to add 3 short diagonal lines for my gills. That's where my hammerhead is breathing. And then I'm going to make almost a roundy V shape for a fin. I need it to be a little bit wider, I think. There we go. I'm going to put another one over here, but I'm not going to put it in the belly. I'm going to put it on the side, and it's going to be smaller. What about a face? Can we give him a mouth? Ta-da, ta-da. Look how happy. My hammerhead has a very nice, very sharp, very fine face. I'm going to get rid of this line because they don't have that on there. This is cute. Oh, and I got to get rid of this because I made a mistake. I'm going to get rid of that line too because I don't see the fin through there. All right, I'm going to do another one down here going the other direction. Same kind of thing. So where is it going to go? I'm going to go on a diagonal. 1, 2, connect it up. Eyes. And I'm putting a little dot in the middle. Now I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to come from here down and up, down and up. And I'm going to put it backwards, see that crescent shape right there. Oh, I forgot to erase that. Now I'm going to do another one over here. So it's closed. Kind of like a banana shape. It's kind of a banana. Now up here, I'm going to touch, and then it's going to come out to there. Touch here, get a little wider, right there. Okay? And then this comes down to make like a crescent moon. There's my tail fin. All right, let's add the triangle on the back. 1, 2, 3 for my gills. And I'm going to add my fin right in here, and then a little one on the other side. Remember, you can pause this whenever you feel like it. Now, I made this one into a girl. I put little eyelashes on her because it was fun. Don't forget the mouth. Might make a tongue on this one, right? All right, erasing things that don't belong. That line doesn't belong. That line in my fin doesn't belong. This line, that one doesn't belong either. Right there. Okay, that's all there is to our fish. It's all there is to our hammerheads right now. Okay, so let's make the bottom. Let's make the ocean floor, and we can make a curved line go across. Now those fish were super simple. Do you want to make some more? Go right ahead. Maybe there's a whole school of them. School? Yeah, there could be a whole school of hammerheads. Let's make some of the round coral that lives at the bottom of the ocean. We're going to add some circles on there, and maybe just some like half circles in different places. Try not to make them all in a row. Scatter them around. And then for the coral, I just kind of drive my, look at, I'm not even using my fingers. I'm just moving my arm, and I'm making some little coral down here. Looks kind of like fingers, doesn't it, growing up? You could add some more. Maybe there's another thing of coral up there. Could there be a fish like we drew the other day? Could there be a fish like that? Sure could. Practice drawing those too. Boop, 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 boop. There might be a fish like that. You could add them. But that's all we need to do today. This is an easy one, isn't it? All right, so get in there with your Sharpie and start tracing your lines. Don't forget, if it's a mistake, don't trace it. This was a simple drawing today. And I shouldn't have traced that line in there. I don't like it like that. But it'll work. See, sometimes I make mistakes too. When I come down here to this one, I'm going to stop there, put 1, 2, 3, and pick it up on the other side. Okay, that's where I'm going to start it and stop it. Right there. Miss Karshner, you are not sticking with the plan. I know, I went all over the place. I thought this would be a good one. Alrighty? Okay, so finish tracing your lines, and so you're going to pause it, trace your lines, and then come back and see me when you're done, and we can color. Okie doke. All right. See you in a little bit. Bye. All right. Did you get it done? I know there were some things I forgot to tell you, so I'm going to do that real quick here while I erase. We forgot to add in the holes for our coral because it's living, right? That's why we have that organic shape. It's living. And I forgot to tell you, put the date down on the bottom, right? Don't forget that. Today is the 29th. Don't forget to put the date on the bottom of your page. All right, so when you're coloring these guys, hopefully you have a big enough box of crayons that you have some gray. And I'm looking here and I am not seeing a gray crayon in my crayons. It all where'd my gray crayon go? Okay, I'm not gonna fuss about it because what I can use is a black, because I can color very softly. Shh, very lightly with my black. I can almost make a gray if I just go lightly. I'm still filling in all the spaces. I'm still making it neat and complete and colorful. But look at, it's very light now. It's almost gray. It's like a dark gray. So if you have to, you could do it this way. If you don't have a gray crayon, you could do it this way. So I'm going to color his belly the same way. And if you have a gray, color very, very lightly on the belly. Practice doing that because we're going to add another color on top of that to make our gray a little bit cooler looking, a little bit more fun. Go ahead and color very, very lightly. Now, it's hard to see the difference between mine because I'm using that black. So I'm still coloring very lightly with my shark. Now, the part that's not my back, this part, I can take another color, like maybe this cool blue-green, and I can go on top of that and make a new color. And I'm still coloring very lightly. I'm not pressing hard. Now look at the new color I've made. It's not that blue-green color. If I wanted to use blue-green someplace else, I could. If I wanted to color my water with that blue-green color, I could because it's not the same color anymore because it's mixed with gray. Does it make sense? I can do that? You sure can. Why don't you do that? Try it. Don't just do gray or blue. Mix some colors together and let's make some new colors. Very lightly. Look how lightly I'm coloring. I'm not pressing hard at all. I'm not breaking my crayons. Just shh, very, very lightly to make some new colors. Okay. All right. I did that with the blue. And then I'll show you with my other one down here, my little girl. I did the gray and then I did the pink. See, this is a gray crayon and I pressed hard there and light here. I didn't have the gray now, so I did it very lightly with this. And then I'll color this again very, very lightly. And I can go over this with the pink. And when I go over it with the pink, it's going to change the pink a little bit, and it's going to change the gray too. It's going to bring a brand new color. Don't you like brand new colors? I do. I like brand new colors. I like brand new colors. And if you don't like the color you get, it's okay. It's a sketchbook, right? This is where we go to practice. So this is red. I don't want red. I think I will keep with the pink. Now I can go a little bit harder with the pink. And look at what it's doing here. Check that out. Isn't that cool or what? Gosh. Love it. Look at that new color. What? That's crazy. I know. Isn't that excellent? And I'm pressing hard. I'm pressing pretty hard to even get it so that you can see that pink. I like that color. That's pretty neat. All right, so finish your stuff up. Don't forget the sand could be like a brown or a tan or even orange if you had to. And then the coral. Coral can be beautiful colors, whatever you want. There's even a crayon that's called coral. That's pretty neat. And then these little holes. Don't forget these little holes are where the coral breathes, right? They need those little holes. I might go lightly around it then. Go hard first and then lightly around it. Hard in the little dots and then lightly around it. That's gonna look good. Okay, so finish it up. Make sure you color everything. Get in there and do your water too and your ground. Look, I tried to make a seashell and I didn't like it, so I just colored over it. Blech, didn't like it. All right, date on the bottom. Finish your coloring up, and I will talk to you next week. Have a good week. I love you. Bye.